So this is what makes me think I should not stream to YouTube too, because it's so complicated to start it again. When I was just doing Twitch, it was so easy, crazy easy. Just click stream and you're up, you know. Now I have to manage stream, create a new stream, and on YouTube it doesn't connect back. On Twitch it connects back to the old one. Yeah. Let's just close a few things.
T-minus 4 minutes.
Yeah, we're getting another countdown. So let's start from one side and delete a few things. So this is not interesting anymore. I was googling for buffer overflow and I found this one too. That was at first I thought when I clicked it I thought it was Tiberius one, and this is his one. So he just started explaining this here. We could look at this, but it's like an hour. And I started looking at this too. And this is where I searched. And this is where we started reading. That's good. Oh, this one too. I have not started looking at this one. I'll have to look at this one. So let's see if I can catch this tiny fly that annoys me. Did I get it? It's so tiny, I'm not sure I would see. Well. So I feel slow today too. And actually just doing this 2 times makes my hand hurt. I hope this is not like the flu, not just a cold. And when I do it itch. Hopefully just I'm sweaty. So let's actually open the window a bit more, because it says it's 23 outside. It's been raining even. It's been raining. So what was this? Course materials for modern binary exploitation. Oh right, so this was like one of the links said more modern stuff, right? So actually let's add a folder. Let's just do BO for buffer
Stream about
overflow.
to start. 1 minute left.
Yeah, let's see if we can crash the stream before it's actually officially starting again, right? I think at least Twitch hopefully kept together and boo. Yeah, this one. That's more advanced things too, I think. What's this then? Oh. Non-commercial wargame site. Challenges. Fun. Toddlers. Yeah, so this was one of the suggested links. So smashing the stack for fun and profit. Oh, it's all text. That's nice. Yeah, so I don't want to have all the things up. That's why I could just start reading it too. And we also have this one that we have started reading. And that's linked. This is someone else having a video on this, in that room too. So we already have Tiberius is up here. So I think this one is good too, actually. Though my problem with them is they're talking so slowly that I like die. I speed it up, of course, but I don't want to do it on stream. So, beginner's guide. So, seems like another, and also with immunity debugger. So, of course, we get a lot of hits when we search Google for it. So, is this the same as the other one, right? Yeah, but this one is 5 years old and this one is 2 years old. So then I should probably watch this one instead, and this one is a lot of short bits. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like the basics have changed and this is basics. So why am I not at the start of this? We looked at this, right? We started TTSing this while I was like making food. Right. We just started down here because it was looking kind of basic information there. Yeah, so I realized it's the same room. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking we can just close this one. Yeah. Oh gosh. And this is why I really wanted to close, because so what is this? It's not 6 students, 6 years old. This is we got that link from somewhere else. I also document that we started reading with the TTS, not the other one that we just hopped to a bit in. zeroday.io, kinda cool URL, right? I'm kind of full now, right? We don't need any. If there's nothing like, oh, this is a wonderful thing. This tutorial. I think that might be the same. We'll see. Oh, let's just Python versus. Do stack buffer overflow good. Yeah. So I'll just put some more links here, and then we will see if we might do something else for a bit. Exploit development practice. Is this the same? So that was a long list. This thing keeps clicking. Let's see if I can make it stop. So, another one. There I am. So, on YouTube it was set the title too. I can't go in and change it for the third time, right? This is a 5-year-old one. So the reason I had not the purple is because I used the list, I guess. Okay. Oh, you did my room. I want to watch to see what you thought. What did you think of his process? Yeah, so we can look at that one. Let's put it in here. So it's not that it would be hard to find again, but someone thought it was worth, you know, putting at the top there. Buffer overflow for the OCP exam. This is a short one, really. So a lot of people say OCP. I'm like, don't you just want to learn the things? Do you have to learn them for the tests? I mean, I just want to learn.
In this video, I'm going to do a walkthrough of the buffer
it's a
overflow
room
methodology
again.
for the OS.
So why? Maybe they have insight, you know, into something, but it's kind of short compared to the others. Why would someone list several of the same thing? Only is all you need, and there's another one. It's the same video. Was the video good enough to complete? I mean, it was 13 minutes. I assume you would need more than 13 minutes to really understand something, right? If it's not amazing. So, text and tools. So it kind of says the same, but I think this one looked better, like structured and not just based on that room. Buff fusser pie. So, I'm a bit like just putting a GitHub page with no information, just a script. So I'm opening one at a time now because of the crashes, you know? We don't want to open too much at a time. Oh. So this one looked short, not a million things. I might actually read this now. Not like what I really hate is when you read like people saying like, oh, I thought this was a cool thing, so I thought I would explain it in this way and that, and this is the reason why I'm doing it, and you know, give me the facts. Right? That's what I think when I make like YouTube videos too. Okay. So let's open that last one. Now there are more. Cheat sheet. I could close my door. Yeah, I think my throat is actually better, but I'm not talking intensely, I'm not reading. But that's good. Oh, another room, we don't want those. The aim is not to do it quickly, but to do it in a way that we learn as much as possible. Oh. Oh, let's put this one in here, but I think it's other stuff too. I'm putting it there so I can have it separate. Yeah, I think I've seen this list before. I made a presentation about buffer overflows on my YouTube channel. Hope it helps. And it's the same room again. So I don't want a walkthrough of the room. I want to know the background of everything so that I can learn it good. I've thrown away several of these. Whatever. Let's put it in there then. Since it was someone's own thing. It's 2 years old too. So that's that page. Manual memory management. hackingcpp.com. This was not really what we wanted, right? It's kind of nice to see the sea and what's actually done. The Dark Ages. Dude, the Dark Ages was C, not C++. Yeah, so this was not what I was looking for. This is a forensic thing, which might teach you stuff, right? And I also thought that was fun that it is on malicious PDF files. It might not be a bad thing to know how to check your PDF files, right? Then we had one of the searches. Here are these are different years. So here's the last of the file. I just was going to Google this and stuff started crashing, right? I don't dare to open more tabs without closing them first. Well, I guess we can add an hour. I will probably say next time you can't add any more time. Now my stream says for me it's 22 minutes, but I know I've been going since 13:30, so that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, so it's like 5.5 hours now. And the TTS is still up, I think. Well, let's actually... Well, I'm just checking I don't have several browsers up. So let's dare to open another tab, and this one is started, that's why I'm having it up still. Let's put these here too. Else I want to look at first. That one I don't know if I'm gonna watch. Tiberius one. Let's learn all the other stuff first, right? So let's put it there, something. Since it's a walkthrough of the room, I want to do... I don't want any hints. I want to learn things first. And this one... So... I think this seemed good. And this might be just a better version or a modern version. Doesn't mean that it's better. And this was the short one. That looked very nice. So let's see, now I dare to open a tab and search for this, right? Yeah, so I know what this means now. They changed in this ASM syntax to ATT. And there my 19 o'clock reminder of TryHackMe popped up. Yeah, so this is about the syntax problem. So that's how to set it then. If I had actually read it, I would have realized it once. So if we just search for ATT only here, ATT space, no. So that's not useful. Let's of course do syntax, right? Intel syntax and AT&T syntax. AT&T syntax is dominant in the Unix world. Since Unix was created, AT&T Bell Labs, there's a summary of the main differences. So, yeah. The order and the percent character. And parameter size. And the L and Q and stuff. So numbers are suffixed with a letter indicating the size of the operands. Derived from the name of the register that is used, e.g. imply. Yeah, we don't need this. With so Ghidra uses this, Nassim uses this, and I use both on Linux. Immediate values prefixed with, yeah. Register prefix with percent. Automatically detect the type of the symbols. Effective addresses. Offset. Yeah, this is nicer. I like this. And I also like the order for Intel. So gas which originally used, did you say this? Has supported both syntaxes on version 2.10. The Intel Syntax Directive. Correct that AT&T syntax for x86 is that x87 operands are reversed. Inherited bug from the original AT&T assembler. AT&T syntax is nearly universal to all architectures. Then it's general info. I guess it was before too, right? Keywords. So when I actually read it, I realized what it was. This also means we could probably do like something else here. Asm syntax equals what? Intel? So, let's put this in the notes. I did already copy it. Notes are still alive. And let's also do oops. So I'm in the wrong file. I'm just checking. So set AT&T syntax. So let's play with this. I'm also closing the notepad file. I found the general buffer overflow file here. Let's just put that link suggestion there, or the book suggestion. So we don't have to have another notepad open. Now let's hop over here again, and E. So asm syntax, here's asm bytes. Nothing. Yeah. Yeah, so now we know. It's Intel. The default is Intel. For some reason, the TryHackMe wanted to use AT&T. I guess it's a person who wrote that likes it. But now we know that the other one is Intel. So let's actually do AT&T capitals. It looks funny. I guess Intel should get a capital too, right? We have to be equal. So let's do E. This is like we started recently, right? So let's do AAA, IA. Let's do AFL. Let's do PDF. It's main. And let's now do EASM dot syntax, and I guess it was an equals ATT, and then we do the same thing. Oh, I missed. Just they're beside each other on the keyboard. So here we have push. Here we have push Q, move Q, percent, and they're switched. So we can make it do whatever we want now. If we were to, for some odd reason, prefer the ATT one. So why have to want to keep track of these and do this manually when you don't have to? I'm like, this is nicer, right? Isn't it? Confirming that we can set it back and get the back, the nice. Oh, I've been sitting for too long. The nice looks for it. So we have added a command to our R2 nodes. Well, let's continue. So AFL. So list functions, yeah, and that's what we just did. I just wanted to confirm that I really had the same. Then the PDF admin. PDF very easy to remember, right? And I can't zoom this way, but we can view, zoom, and make it a bit bigger. So that's better, right? I guess you should get used to reading both. I'll just change how I sit. These cute arrows. So it's this one and then this one too here. Oh, that's so cute. We'll start by setting a breakpoint on JGE and the JMP instruction using the command. Yeah, which is the address of the instructions. We've added breakpoints to stop the execution of the program at those points so we can see the state of the program. Doing so will show the following. Oh, there are bees here now. Nice, 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 nice. Now we run DC to start execution of the program. The program will start execution and stop at the breakpoint. Let's examine what has happened before hitting the breakpoint. Let's actually add a breakpoint to ours, right? So DB. I have to confirm the nodes. So DB only will list breakpoints. We can use the name and we can use the address. And yeah, we also in one case had this kind of address here, right? But this is not an instruction. The first two lines are about pushing the frame pointer onto the stack and saving it. The next three lines are about assigning values 3 and 4 to the local arguments variables when it stores the value in the EAX. Let's look at ours, right? So DB. First, let's do DB. To confirm, we don't have anything there. And then we can do db, and we can look here. So let's do db on this one. So, and then we do db, and we list it, and we have the breakpoint here. And then we have our commands. Typing in the wrong screen. To control the execution here, stepping back. We have all the things. So to run it, typing in the wrong place again. So I really should look at mine. I'm just comparing it. So DC, and in the notes it says DC, continue execution. So if we do DC now, we hit a breakpoint that we just set. Just, yeah, double checking there. Oh, and then we do DS to get one instruction run. And when we do this, we could also look at the DR for the registers. So we run this one, RSP 10. Sub. Right. So maybe I should have put it here. Let's see where we're at now. So here's the instruction pointer. So it is this one. So to compare, this will move this here. That we won't see in the registers. We could look at the memory on this place. This is a test to see if we have what we need in our notes. If we need more things. PX memory address, we can look at this. And the memory address of var4h is this. So let's copy this. Let's do PX and paste the memory address, and we can look at this. And it looks very, very FFFFFF. So then we run another instruction with DS, right? Confirming DS, step 1 instruction. Then we look at this again, and it is still the same. So I don't even remember what program this is, what it does or anything. So I don't remember what line I was on. So I was on 56C. Yeah. So let's DR again. And now we're 56F. So 56F is here. So we looked at that one. Let's look at the other one. 10, right? I'm curious if this is correct. So DC is continue execution. We want DS. So that's what we did before. DS. We check this again. And let's just see. What did we really put there? We have a lot of things listed. So EDI. So it's definitely so RDI is here. It's definitely not FFFF. So I'm not sure if the commands work as they should, if I understand everything as it should. That looked a bit odd. Here's a program that echoes out your input, right? So we're supposed to give it input for it to be anything too. Right, I remember now. So we're supposed to give it input. So EDI. Right. Right, okay. So let's check EDI here now. So is this the last check we did? Yeah. So let's DR. RDI is still 1 there. So then we DS to step, and we'll look at DR again, and now we have another value here, and this. Let's look at this address now. Right, so let's copy this, and I really should type PX. Do we want to print 262,000 lines? So we need a new, we need to limit it, right? Seriously. Am I like allergic to something? Bitches. I've taken allergy meds, but there was a new sort. New allergy pills. Oh, whatever. So, I want to not print all of this, which is the default, but I want to print a tiny bit of it. So we need to learn here. So is there like a PX question mark? Because I want to know. Hex stump with comments. This is interesting. Show hex of a current function. So I want to see a dump, but not of that much. I want to limit it. Let's just test, right? So it doesn't say here to put an address. So it doesn't say that we're supposed to put, if we can put more information, like this 2 0x 004 006. This is hexadecimal. We don't want too much. Let's do 50, right? See what happens. It's still the same number, so I can limit it. Yeah, I think playing with this is great. Do we have any test example output? So I usually, because I'm going to say yes, so I want to make sure I have notes of everything I want first. So help example, and this is like the base stuff. So in examples, let's put a few things there. Oh gosh. And just check the time of the box. 40 minutes, I think an hour. So this is where I first discovered the question mark. Feels like it was ages ago, but it was like 6 hours ago, right? Maybe not 6 hours ago. Maybe 6 hours ago. Yeah, so we want a test output of the AA. I'm just pasting this in the notes. I'm doing an SH on it. So, and I'm going to remove the AA here because it didn't do anything. And let's make it readable by just helping it a tiny bit here. So by the commands we make a new line there. So more help. Why not get the IA one? So this input or like whatever example will be kind of big, right? I'm not doing all of them. So we have parts of this already in the notes. Oh, was it a bad word? there. Here we have the AFL. The AFL is nice. Let's scroll down to where the AFL and then pipe it at once. So we can do them at the same time. So we could grab her, in other words. So and the colors is the reason we did a screenshot here. More commands, help. Then we found DR, and this is kind of boring, right? Yeah. Is this enough as an example output? I think we'll go with this, right? We can minimize this, and we have the help here, and we have the other stuff here. So this one, maybe we should just put it all at the bottom, but the help is also like infinite. This is like more. I have the commands on the list. I can use this again. Let's press the Y button. So it will do this. Well, let's see if we can save some memory in this, right? So we don't need to have either running. So let's bye it. So is it all F? Yeah, so let's actually drag this up. So it's like at the top here. So I'm using my keyboard. Shift arrow up. So I don't remember what our goal address is here, but yes, Kuban. Okay. Yet it's not. So we're getting to something. So let's just go up. Oh, now we have zeros. Here's the program. Here. Here's a program that echo out your input. And this would be at the middle of this one. So 630. Yeah. So why didn't it start there? I was like, I thought it would be here. No? But here we have 628 and there we have 638. So it should be in the middle of it. 630. This is where it should start. Because this address is what's in the register where it's saved. Let's go up there. Here, EDI. I'll go and check what my kid wanted. I'll be back. alltså du vet så jag är typ sjuk idag. Nu är det direkt jag vet att jag får jag kände mig förkyld från arbetet. Jag har inte velat cykla mer. Och nu kände jag mig bara så här jättetrött och huvudvärk och så. Och jag började klia också. Det är annoying. Jag vet inte vad det var i botten att det var allergi. Jag har bara ätit en sjättedel eller mindre av den där. So, yeah, so I'm not stressing now. It's it's getting late. I realized I have a bag with newly bought clothes beside me. Might I be allergic to that? I don't know. We'll see. Moved it a bit. I hope it's not that I'm sick in dishes because of that, because that's would be annoying, even more than being allergic to something. Right, so yes, we found this from looking at here, the address here. Yeah, here's the comment too, with a string in it, and also the address. So right, so this is the thing I would really like to, not to do pots, but to print of. Right, so we need also something input when we run this to test with.
Aiden says, Hey, are you following a course or something at the moment?
No, I'm just randomly looking. And also, as we're making notes for this, I've googled a lot and I found a few documents from old TryHackMe, well, Christmas stuff. So it's Advent of Cyber 2019 notes or hints here that we're checking and making sure I have everything currently in my notes here. So we've made most of this today. And there's also a lot of So many commands in here, and this is not all of them. This is just that I searched for P question mark and I got the P question mark. Then we can do PP question mark and we get a new list, you know, all of the things. This is PD question mark, and there are more question mark here for the PDS. We can do PDS question mark and get more on disassemble summary. So it's a very cool program. This is actually from R2 then. PDF main. We get disassemble the. This is kind of cool, and even a comment here about this string. So it's kind of cool, don't you think? And we'll look at the registers. We'll look at memory addresses.
Oh cool. Yeah, 2 South African Rand is awesome once you know it.
Yeah, it's R2 is great. Yeah. So all the tools, you know, need to load all the tools. And also this is, are you sure you want to do 262,000 lines? Yes, I said. So here's the string. I really just wanted a bit around here, but I couldn't find out. I tried this to
2
limit
South
it.
African Rand law.
Translated from Tagalog.
Yeah, that's what it said.
I'll have to start calling the tool that.
Yeah, but I think then the actual name is shorter. Yeah, so I just realized that I mistyped here. So I'll have to try it again. Now it will jump down to the bottom of these lines, and I will never be able to find this place again, right? So if we do X here now, because I mistyped. Yeah, so it works! It works! I was just testing stuff. So we'll have to do more though, because it's, for some reason, it starts at 548 when we want 630, right? So let's do like 7 3. So that's still not enough, right? So yeah, why doesn't it do the actual things we ask for? Really, right? I'll do A here. So it doesn't at all do what I want now. This is interesting. So now it hopped to 1. So so what if we do like this? It's the same, meaning we don't have to shrink it down like that. And if I do like, what did I start with? Close to 7 again. So, if you know the tool, please tell me what I should do, because I'm just guessing here. So when I did only a tiny bit, I'm still not getting the actual ones that I want. And when I increased it, it jumped earlier. What if I don't put this character? Now I'm thinking plus here. Now we get 1,000,000 lines again. Let's just say no to this. So it might just math it. Yeah, that's even more. I had to do the N. I couldn't just enter that. It would have been crazy. So it's actually doing math airline, not giving us. But it did work. It did work with the first one. We got just 2 lines. Here. And it's not removing this from this. That would be -20. Right. -20 is actually correct. Okay. Sure. I take your challenge. So there it says. So got it without getting a million lines. So why? It broke? It just gave me the same thing, which is okay. So what about px10? And then we do 20. And I did, well, let's do this then. So we have the real end here of it too. So it's really interesting, this. But if I do px question mark, there's really not anything more about this. Can I do px space question mark? No. So how do I get more information about the px? Print hexadecimal. There's also an F here. Zero AFOSWQ. Okay. So that's interesting. So this is what information I had, and that this works, right? But this doesn't seem to be correct. So it's actually like an offset from where we're currently at the prompt. So if we do like -1, wrong place. Let's do -4, right? Oh no, we have to do px -4. So now we get the address -4. Which is what? So oh my, that's not a 0. Yeah, just confirming that I wasn't like mistyping or anything. Yes, we're currently actually stepping through. So if we do ds again here, and we do dr, step 1, check the registers. So this we see here is always then the RIP. That's what we see. And let's also look at the PDF. I should have remembered that. That's me. My God, I shouldn't lean back like this. I can't type. And we see that we have our breakpoint up here, but currently we're at we're not anywhere. So when did we end up changing this? It was of course here that it hopped. So what if we do PDF and the current address 0x 0040040. Yeah. And then we do DS again. So it took us a bit to change this. Okie dokie. Okay, so well, that's a long number. Cannot find a function. I should have copied it, but I did type it correctly. So there is a DC. So what if we DC again, meaning continue execution? So it was still doing something there. So it was far, far away doing puts. And that we can't see then? So let's list the functions again. So AFL. So we were there at 4440. Did it ever use this one? Yeah, I'm kinda thinking it's time to switch. Well, actually, let's continue finish reading this one. Though I think we kind of have done. We did that. We didn't read this yet, but we did that. See. Oh yeah, they're like, this was logical, you know. And they have another program. Yeah, we don't have to look at that. They're doing the PX ones. Yeah, it would be fun to make a few programs with random instructions, you know, to see how it just behaves. So here we have another introduction here. Again with Radar 2. Again with D. And they say AA again, but this is 4 years old, right? So AA didn't do much. AA was better. Yeah, now it actually says for general help run ? That's nice. So I know that I just wasn't like finding the right help command. They're doing it too. I was just found it by mistake, or whatever you want to call it. Logic. Computer says done. EFL with main, we did this. Let's see if there's something new. PDF, printed disassembly function. And again. Deal with memory manipulation using register. there are other cases to be considered. What? The parentheses here. And they suddenly have multiplication in here. S. I read the instructions. Left bit shifting operator. I don't know if we have all this in the notes. Well, we just got from the other notes. Yeah. They're there. It's the same as the year before. Set a breakpoint, like last time. Running DC will execute the program until the breakpoint. So I've opened Advent of Cyber since I searched on TryHackMe for stuff. So we're not doing these, I'm just seeing if there's any interesting notes. They're just checking that stuff is changing in the registers. Oh, sheet in PDF format. And the OOD we already have it in our notes. And then they have the challenge. Oh my god, how long was this? Reverse elfineering. And then the bits of Christmas. Made with love, basic. Yeah, .net then. Okay. Yeah, so do I have these on any list? Right, let's check it out. So, I don't know what time it looks like I've been streaming, but I've been streaming since 13:30 my time. Because I don't have enough energy to do anything else anyway. Oh gosh. Cool. Let's look at that. I haven't seen his image really. What's this? iOS is like. Burger bites. That hamburger looks a bit blue. Web app host flag. So that's some web stuff. Yeah, this one we already have up. There. So is this related or not? No, this is Earth. So I'm thinking just put these links in the notes for now. It's a kind of file exploration. I have R2 here too. Or rather, that's where it is. So maybe it shouldn't be there. Maybe it should be here. This is a new thing I made. But this is also where I went. No, it's logical. You know it's .NET. Oh, must not start in a dot? Why? That's so annoying. .NET then. How horrible. Can I start it with a space? It doesn't start with a dot, it starts with a space. Annoyed. So I know that these are just normal files. That's why there are limitations. So we had more. And then we have this one. I think it's the same text again, right? Is it exactly the same? This is the same page. Because the other one had as a third, it was a Tiberius one. So this is, it's not the same, it's just the same. It's the same theory for a different task, I guess. No, but this is the same. Whatever. So so this is the one we're using to test, just to have a we're going to do that room too, right? We couldn't add more time, right? Because I've been doing this for a bit. And it's just been there in the background. Right, so this one, and then we have yeah, that one was the linked one, and this one was, when I searched here, I think I found something here. Right, it was a PDF, so I thought this sounded interesting. So this is not really exactly relevant, it just looked fun. So don't I have like... That was not a good drag thingy. Will I ever get here? So I've like, this is finished already. So these links, can I see the file dates? This is long ago. We can delete that one. This is the one we were just at. So I guess we'll do this one. So this one is a short one, but maybe I should really go to sleep instead. Let's actually do this a second. So it's just seeing who's online, and it's not correct. So I understand that it thinks I'm offline because stream crashed twice. But it says that Theo is online and he's not, so there's no one online because he's offline. And I'm not in the list. So hop over to DJ Clancy and tell him he has to make a like hacking and stuff category. Just checking here. Join the IRL Creator Club to get support, collaborate, and network with other IRL streamers. So, today we're Creator Clubs. So I guess it's for the DJ thing too, right? Whatever. Yeah. So there's no one. No one is dreaming. Not even I. I'm not streaming apparently. So. Buffer overflow examples, code execution by shellcode injection. And this one was a kind of like not a lot of text, hopefully a lot of knowledge. We'll see. And my throat is better, but I think it will TTS bits.
Buffer overflow examples, code execution by shellcode injection, protostar stack 5 permalink. Introduction permalink. Hey, I'm back with another buffer overflow article, and today we are going to do a really interesting exploit. Today we will finally escalate privileges using a vulnerable SUID binary. You can know more about that by reading the first buffer overflow article. I will also cover some interesting topics to fully understand this exploit. This is also the most realistic exploit so far. All the previous exploits wanted us to change a variable, execute a function. Stuff that are more like CTF, but this time we have a realistic situation. Without wasting more time, let's just jump right in. Read the previous articles first, if you haven't done yet.
So there are other articles there. So what if we look next? We get to the number 2. And this one is number 5. So sure. This is the one that... So we did want the shellcode injection one though. That's what was interesting. So 2 categories didn't really work. We just got a long list of hack the box write-ups, right? Well.
First of all, I'm writing this to help anyone who wants to learn about buffer overflow attacks. The basics to understand this can be confusing, and it took me some time to understand it myself, so I'll be covering some basics in this article. What I'm going to talk about is what is a buffer, what is a stack, and what are the memory addresses, and we will take a look at the application memory structure, what is a buffer overflow and why does it happen. Then I'll show a really basic and simple example for a buffer overflow, protostar stack 0.
So sorry, I'm reading quietly. So if you disassemble the program and look at it, it will look like this. We know why they happen. Because we have a limited buffer and we use a program or something that doesn't limit the input. Segmentation fault. We get hello a. We don't see program exited normally. It happened because we entered 10 extra characters. They're using GDB that we did yesterday. So I was going to TTS the whole other thing, but I'm not TTSing this. I want to learn from it to do that. So GDB run. Yeah, so it's like I'm so amazed at the functionality of R2 now that GDP is like meh, right? Compared. So I'm thinking let's remove these from. It doesn't look good. I was just thinking that's a prompt, right? Yes, gubben. Ja, ska jag komma lite? Ja, jag gör mega slow motion och så kör jag TTS istället för att läsa och sådär. Jag tänkte jag orkar ändå inget annat vettigt så. Someone had just asked me if I'm streaming right now. I told them I don't feel it. So. Yeah. Because I don't have the energy to do anything else useful. So. Oh well. I'm thinking maybe I should get some dinner too. Oh. Missed the letter. So what I just saw was that we can do run the program name. No, with parameters. So let's add this here. Right. Yeah, I know the breakpoints. Yeah. I should drink more of this. The input was A, which is less than 20 characters, so it's exited normally. Let's run input for more than 20 characters. Segmentation fault. So this is kind of the case we have here, but we're not running GDB now. And this one, but I'm kind of thinking we could. Let's see what a DC. So, what do we DC that? So I don't think it was at the start. So now it's thought that I don't know what commands, which I don't. I don't know what I'm doing. So let's quit this. And I control C by mistake. I was undoing the notes, I thought. Right, so how do you run something here with arguments? Yeah, it's PID. It thinks I'm doing a PID there, probably, right? We did get a PDF download that we haven't looked at. So this was a cheat sheet from one of the Christmas thingies then. Advent of Cybers. Okay. So we need to check something. So I'll probably order food for my mom. I'll just check to see that there are times for delivery tomorrow. Yep, there are. So that's the reason to stop this and do that instead. I could of course pause it, but yeah, actually have a bit of a tummy ache too. But not from hunger. I feel just odd. Output of the command into line. Pipe to command. Pipe to file. So we know that some stuff works normally, you know. So yeah. Yeah. ODD. Okay, so we can do ODD and do it. Okay. Well, right, we could actually see what's wrong with my program this way too. The one we tested. Sorry, my tummy. It's starting to feel. So we'll see if I stream tomorrow. If I don't wanna. I wanna feel better, not all. No. So I would like to open the one I just closed, but it's not that important. I can scroll and I can open it again. Or we can just close both of these for now. So, this is not good. Bad so far. Bad notes on buffer overflow. No other answers. There. So I thought of that because of this, I guess. Because they're using both that and if you go to Kali. And this is 140 characters, so it's a bit tough to just generally. So if we remove one more. So I thought I was on the right number now. Maybe I didn't remember correctly. So now we're not at a lot of characters, right?
Dastiny56 says, best viewers on, web link.
Alright. So I'm like, open Twitch. Oh my, does it have to start stuff? Yeah, so I can't see any reasonable. I can't see any reasonable. Oh, sorry. Echo. So if I open my phone, I can do modding stuff on there. So how come it's more complicated like this, right? It's very stupid. So I can pin the message, I can reply to it, I can warn, ban, report. I can't like just delete the message. Why? Right? So I haven't never used this kind of thing. It's just annoying. I'll go back to, let's see here. Yeah. So I found a way to delete it there. I can do it from the stream manager. That's where I'm actually doing it usually, and on the phone too. but I never use it. Ooh, we have someone to raid. We have someone to raid. So that was kind of what I was going, right? I was going to check stuff. So this page doesn't work right now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm a bit tired. A bit sick today. It's time. Tired. Oh my goodness. Echo. So it's Thursday. It's Thursday. I didn't realize it's Thursday either. So, everybody. Let's see. I don't know if anyone is here. If anyone is here, and we go into cybersecurity. So, I'm sorry if I've been like a slow today, but. Oh. Oh, there's people there. That's nice. If you all the crashes today, I'm like amazed someone is here. So we had a lot of 2 crashes of stream today, almost at once. So thank you very much for being here, people, and see you tomorrow. Hopefully. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, it's Thursday, right? Is there anything else to say? Yeah, I'll continue with the buffer overflow thing, definitely. And I'm learning things, even if it's not like an arrow to the goal. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. I'm learning all the things. And a bit slowly and I'm not reading as much and TTSing instead. No. So, thank you everybody. Bye bye. And check out cybersecurity stream.